You enter the world, struggling for your first breath, and before you even open your eyes, the world has already decided your future. Some are born into comfort, wrapped in warmth, surrounded by doctors who ensure their first breath is easy. Their parents hold them, whispering about their bright future, college, travel, opportunity. Others, they are born into struggle. Their first moments are spent in a crowded hospital where the machines are outdated and the staff is too exhausted to care. Their parents don't celebrate. They check the bill. For some, birth is a beginning. For others, it's the first debt they owe. And just like that, before you can even speak, life has already placed you on hard mode. You don't understand what money is, but you feel it. You feel it when your mother's face tightens at the grocery store checkout. You feel it when the landlord knocks at the door and your parents whisper in another room. You feel it when the power goes out, not because of a storm, but because the bill wasn't paid. And you learn young, money isn't just about what you can buy, it's about how much peace you have. You see it at school. Your classmates wear new clothes while you try to hide the holes in your shoes. They bring lunch money while you pretend you're not hungry. You start making excuses. I'm not that hungry today. I already ate at home. But deep down, you know the truth. Money decides who eats and who pretends. You don't get to dream like the other kids. They talk about summer camps, school trips, and birthday parties. They get tutors, music lessons, and sports practice. You go straight home. Not because you want to, but because you have no choice. A school trip costs $50. Your parents shake their heads. A sports team costs $100. You don't even ask. Your dreams have a price tag, and you can't afford them. Work hard and you'll succeed. That's what they tell you. So at 16, you get your first job, minimum wage, fast food, long hours. You dream of saving, but reality slaps you in the face. Your paycheck disappears before you even touch it. Bus fare, school supplies, helping out at home, gone. Meanwhile, the rich kids use their time for internships, networking, and building resumes. You don't have that luxury, because while they're preparing for their future, you're just trying to survive the present. Then adulthood hits, and things get even worse. People say, go to college, get a degree, escape poverty, but they don't tell you that college costs money, and unless you were born into wealth, you only have two options. Take on a mountain of debt that will follow you for decades, or skip college and work a job that barely pays rent. Neither is a path to wealth. You want to believe you can break the cycle, but reality hits hard. Rent rises. Bills pile up. Inflation eats away at your paycheck. You work and work and work, yet somehow you are still stuck. One day, you realize the truth. Hard work does not equal wealth. You see it clearly when your boss leaves early in his luxury car. You see it when celebrities make more in one Instagram post than you will in 5 years. You see it when people inherit businesses, land, and trust funds. Meanwhile, you inherit nothing but debt. They tell you money doesn't buy happiness. But the people who say that are the ones who never had to worry about it. It's not just about the money. Being poor means you lose time. You work twice as hard for half as much. Being poor means you lose health. Cheap food is unhealthy. Stress makes you sick. Being poor means you lose freedom. You don't get to take risks or follow your passion. You can't afford to fail. And worst of all, being poor means you lose hope. You see people your age buying homes, traveling the world, living their dreams. You're stuck in the same job, the same apartment, the same cycle, and every year that passes, the escape feels further away. So now the question is it really about hard work, or was the game rigged from the beginning? Because if money was truly about effort, wouldn't the hardest working people be the richest? Wouldn't single mothers working 2 jobs be millionaires? Wouldn't construction workers, nurses, janitors, the people who keep society running, be the wealthiest? But they're not. Because the system wasn't built to reward work. It was built to reward money. And if you weren't born into it, you'll spend your whole life trying to catch up.